Hello and welcome to Joplin Eagles football presented by Jet HD. Now this might be an interesting one for you because usually you don't see our faces, you just hear our voices. But I'm Tony Miller, and tonight I am not joined by my co-host Kennedy Dury, though she is still here. She's just going to be a camera op tonight. But I am joined by football fanatic and very good friend Reese Macius.
Hey, thank you very much, Tony.
So we've got a great matchup for you tonight. We've got the Joplin Eagles facing off against the Branson Pirates. And I'm going to turn it over to Reese, and I'm going to ask him what his expectations are for this game.
I think that Joplin's going to ground and pound most of the game with our elite running attack coming out of Nathan Glades. I think we're going to run to the outside a lot, open up that passing game. Even though Branson does have a pretty stout running defense, I think our running game is going to have a great night.
All right. And so what do you see being the key issue on both sides? Obviously, Nathan Glades has had a very wonderful game, or wonderful year, I guess you could say. And so usually it is ground and pound, but do you think Branson might be picking up on that? Branson might go ahead and say, we're all in on blitzes. We're all in on containing the running back, so there is no run game.
I do think Branson's going to try to go heavy with the 3-4 defenses and run blitzes to try to neutralize Nathan and slow him down as much as they can. But we do still have a great air attack out of this Joplin offense, and I do expect to see that go into full attack tonight.
All right, and so we've got an interesting startup lineup for you. I'll go ahead and get it rolling here. I've got it here on my phone. There's been some injuries, some absences, and things delaying players from being able to play, so we don't have our full starting lineup. But on the offense, we have got quarterback always right, with his receiver core being Bruce Wilbert, Landon Afterton, Keaton Renfro, and joining him as a new starter this week, his brother Allright. It's going to be wonderful to see the dynamic between siblings out there on the field tonight.
The Wright brothers take flight tonight.
The Wright brothers do take flight tonight. And then at left tackle, we have got Dontel Holt, our left guard. We've got Jess Steely. At our center, instead of Sergio, it is Alex Curry. And then at right guard, we have got Zach Harthen. And right tackle is Davis Ramsey. And I'll go ahead and turn it over to Reese to read off our defense.
All right, on the defensive side, at our
sorry, technical difficulties, folks.
At corner, we have Donovan Fowler. At our other corner, the number one corner, Dominic Simmons. Strong safety, Evan Overstreet. Free safety, Jaden Holt. Then linebackers, we have Robert Kelly and Scott Lowe and Marcelino Puente. Defensive end, Jacob Prosser. Our D-line is Donovan Watkins, Hayden Presley. And our other defensive end is going to be Joe Jasper.
All right, and Scott Lowe is a player to talk about. He has, for the past 2 years, sorry, we just got directed to go ahead and turn our eyes to the field as we are heading to have the starting lineup go ahead and run out of the gate. But back to the conversation we were having earlier, Scott Lowe has had, for his past 2 seasons as a starter, he has had great, tremendous play. He is definitely going to be a player to look out for, and he is definitely a natural leader on the defense. What do you expect to see from tonight, Reese?
I think Scott Lowe, he's great in the run defense. He's pretty good in pass coverage with, I think, 2 or 3 interceptions on the season so far. He is the heart and soul of this Eagles defense, plugging up the middle and calling out the plays as the mic.
All right. Now go ahead and coming out, we have Alex Curry, the starting center, coming out for Joplin as our players are starting to take through the tunnel. There's Zach Harton. Right tackle, 6'4". We've got senior David Ramsey. Davis, correction, folks. I just read them off too, and I'm already messing them up. Jack Steele. That sounds like a very intimidating name. I wouldn't
have him block me.
Holt. And there's that brother we were talking about coming out. It's wide receiver, not quarterback, all right, even though he plays backup quarterback traditionally. And there's Bruce Wilbur coming out, number 2 for Joplin. So, as I'm not going to be able to keep up with all the players coming out of the gate, I just want to say definitely thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching, both on Facebook and YouTube. We appreciate the support so much, and we can't wait to deliver such a great game for you guys. And there he is, your starting quarterback, and the man that is going to be under center and leading that offense in always right. And there's the rest of your Joplin Eagles storming the field. Tonight is Peak Out Night in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And our Joplin Eagles are taking to the center of the field, and we are so excited. We are about to have another game under Friday Night Lights in a socially distanced, limited capacity Jung Stadium. But still, a wild and loud environment. As definitely heard last week, I saw a lot of comments talking about how the crowd, especially a specific lady who sits by our center cam, was very into it.
Oh yeah, she loves Eagles.
At every game. And Reese actually got the opportunity to go to the Carthage game last week, just as preparation for this. And she was there, and she was just as loud.
Oh boy, she is very, very enthusiastic about this Eagles team.
All right, so we are getting to start things as the Eagles are taking to the sidelines, and Branson has no respected sideline, and they will be sending out their leaders here in a moment to go ahead and toss the coin and see who's going to be receiving and defending. Now, are you excited for some football, Reese?
I've been waiting for this game since last year. Last year there was some drama going on between the two teams, so it became a rivalry after last season. So I'm excited to see this one.
Do you think with a pretty much brand new core on both sides of the ball for Joplin, I'm not 100% sure about the transitions on Branson, but do you think some of the tension from last year is going to carry on into this game?
Oh, definitely will. There's still some pent-up anger from our boys last year. After the blowout.
Yes, last year when Branson came into the stadium, it was a blowout game, Joplin taking the win, as they did only lose one game last season, and that was their state game against DeSmet. But Branson is probably looking to get revenge for the fact that they were blown out. And it would be sweet, sweet revenge if they were able to blow them out at home, of all places.
Oh, yes, it would. I would not be surprised to see them just go for the all-out attack early in the game to try to run up the score.
And as our band is taken back to their positions on the side of the field as well.
At this time, we ask that you help us honor Johnny and the Robertson family with a moment
Having a moment of
silence.
silence. Here, folks, I'll explain more in a second.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, folks. Yes, that was in honor of a veteran referee who had passed away, unfortunately, not too long ago. Last Thursday, I just got the news. And so I know we honored him last week, and we're honoring him this week. And so we just want to say our condolences to the family. We're sorry for your loss, and we are here for you as you go through this rough time. And it is such a blow to the community as well, as he has served loyally to the team here.
Here we go with the socially distanced coin toss, only sending one captain out to the 50 to meet.
Head coach for the visiting Pirates is Anthony Hayes, owning a 3-4 record for the 2000.
And out there for Joplin is going to be number 18, Scott Lowe, as he is team captain for Joplin. And then out there for Branson, actually can't see his number. I'm sorry, folks. It is number 6, and that is Kristen Burrian. I'm very sorry if I butchered that name. My apologies. And here we go, folks. Branson, their crowd, not all here tonight in attendance, but I've seen it before. Very small crowds seem to make a lot of noise.
Oh, yes, we do. After we learned after the state game, when Desmet had a very small crowd. It was
very loud. So here we go. The boys are in the huddle in the field.
Determined that Branson will be kicking to Joplin.
So Branson's going to be kicking off as Joplin will be receiving it. So Joplin offense is going to go ahead and start out this game. And, you know, I feel like a lot of times when we do this, we definitely tease with the Joplin offense. I feel like we don't see them until later in the first quarter.
Oh, I do believe in that. Gives our boys some time to get warmed up, ready to go.
But it is very good to see them going to go ahead and be starting out as they go ahead and take the field, awaiting the Branson team.
We got number 6, Nathan Glades, back to receive the kick.
There she is, folks. Loud and proud. You can hear her now.
There we go.
You guys better get used to it because that will be all night.
Good. Teeing up the ball for Branson's going to be number 6.
That is Kristen Berman, the captain.
Kristen Berman.
Christian Barunen.
Okay.
There we go. Shout out to the on-field commentator for not intentionally correcting us. Shout out to our 82 viewers on YouTube, and I'm not sure that I'm on Facebook because that's in a different booth for me, but we thank you so much for watching, and here we go as football is starting off in John Stadium. The ball is up.
Looks like Nathan's not going to get the return on this one. It's going to be
It's number 2, actually. Bruce Wilbur. Bruce breaking, dancing across the sideline as he goes out of bounds, and Joplin is going to go ahead and take over on their own 45-yard line.
Interesting story about Bruce Wilbur. Week 1 against Webb City on a punt return, he lacerated his spleen and has been out of the season since week 1. This is his first game back.
And what a play to come back on.
Oh yeah, puts us in great field position.
Here we go. We've got always right under center, as I said earlier, with Alex Curry instead of Sergio Pinero going to be snapping this one off to him. We'll see if that affects anything in their game plan tonight.
Branson only has 3 men on the D-line, anticipating the pass.
There's the run game. Glades already getting into it. He's breaking tackles.
Showing that burst of speed, getting to the outside.
He almost got tackled for a loss. Good way for him to go ahead and decide to go back on that one and move out. The 47-yard line is 2nd and 7. There's a snap again. That is going to go ahead and send him back. That is Nathan Glades on the run. And we have an injury on the field.
Number 55.
Oh, never mind. He's getting back up. He says he's okay. Number 55.
From the 46-yard line.
Joplin seems to be running a hurry-up tempo style offense tonight.
There's a snap. Right. Looking to pass. Under pressure. Throws it.
Throws it to Bruce
He's
Wilbur
caught.
on the sideline.
Bruce Wilbur with the catch. That is going to result in a 4th down.
4th and 1. Are we going to punt it or are we going to go for it?
You know, I've seen that when it's very short, as we see now, Jasper is very keen on going for it. There we go.
Out of the shotgun. 4 receivers out wide.
Hand off to Glades. That's the man you want to just get a yard. And
There's
he's
that
got his
first
first.
down.
He's working
And
for
more.
more. He could go. Wow, what a play by Nathan Glades.
20-yard carry on that one at the move.
Now, on 4th and 1, you usually expect we're only going to get 1-2 yards. He brings it out, and he pushes them a good 5 yards across the field.
Nathan up the middle again. a 15-yard carry on that play.
So far, your prediction has been pretty accurate on the run game. Joplin's really sticking to it.
Oh, yeah. We have a great running offense. We got two running backs in the backfield. This play, shotgun, still 3 receivers. Going for the pass.
Play action pass, hit the double coverage. Oh, but it is dropped.
Dropped and hits the ground. Ref signal touchdown.
And they're going to give it to him. The refs say it was a touchdown. So that will make it right now 6-0, hitting a point after to make it 7.
Number 34, Quentin Renfro with that reception for the touchdown. In double coverage. What an athletic play on that catch. He's the younger brother to Keaton Renfro, who's also a receiver, number 21.
Oh, the pass is brought out. And they're not going to let him run that play. So the pass is blocked, and the score is going to stay 6-0. Joplin Eagles leading in this one with 9 minutes, 55 seconds left to go. Or correction, 9 minutes, 55 seconds to go in the first quarter of action.
Great drive by the Eagle offense on that one.
They were quick on the hurry up. They knew what they wanted. And I believe, with that touchdown being considered or that catch being considered the touchdown, is off to a perfect start because he's 2 for 2 on the game. 2 for 2, which may be small, but it's good. When you start off hot, it's better. It's easier to keep that momentum. A lot of the boys out there wearing the sleeves as the temperatures have dropped in the colder seasons of football.
Good weather football, though.
It is good football weather. Those boys probably don't feel it at all.
Definitely not. Number 37 kicking off for the Eagles tonight, not the usual Keaton Huff.
I don't think our social media team's asked it yet, but I'm going to go ahead and throw out the typical Jet HD question. Where are we watching from tonight? We always play the contest every game. Who's the farthest away from Joplin? So let's hear it. Where are you watching from tonight as the Eagles kick this one off?
Joseph Ibsen with the big kick.
That would have went in the end zone if it wasn't for the catch.
Received at the 4. All right, so what looks like about the 23-yard line before he was stuck. By Evan, Overstreet, and others.
Would you call that a flock of Eagles, Reese?
Oh, that was a flock of Eagles.
Again, shout out to our 118 viewers watching on YouTube, and I'm not sure the Facebook number. It's not because I'm neglecting you guys. I just can't see that screen. So big shout out to everybody watching tonight. Thank you so much. That was number 3 on the carry, stopped by, I actually don't know who he was stopped by. I'm sorry, folks. I was distracted with something else going on in the room.
Joplin looked like they're going to stuff the run with 3 linebackers. Going to drop back for the pass. Number 10 on the reception. Stopped by flock of Eagles.
But he's going to go ahead and get that first down, moving the chains forward. So that'll be 1st and 10 for the Branson Pirates. Now, this has got to be a good break for the Eagles as their past 3 games, I believe, were all played against a Tiger-based team. So they're finally getting to play a different mascot. Delay on the snap. Right to the run. Now it looks like Joplin is not, containing that run game. He definitely left a wide open hole for him to move in and get that game.
That was about a 5-yard gain up the middle. That's not what this defense is looking for early in this game. You start to see those runs late in the game once the defense is worn down.
was 2nd and 7. There's the snap, looking for the throw. He's got his man, number 10 for the Branson Pirates.
And he is thrown to the ground. Number 22, Donovan Fowler.
And that was number 10, Brady Blackwell, with the reception there, thrown by the man under center for the Branson Pirates. That's number 17, Tristan Pierce. There with a run formation, trying to get that, but he is stopped behind.
Absolutely smothered on that play.
Well, it looks like they're going to say he got the positive yardage he needed. Or they might.
It looked like
They're going to go ahead and give him that first down, not looking to measure it.
It looked like he hit a brick wall. I'd say that's a fair reason to measure it. I'm seeing some of that Eagle defense coming up playing some great run
It
game.
is a yard where it needed to be, 1st and 10.
Good spot by the refs on that one. They're on a 3-receiver front. Shotgun formation.
Pierce with the snap, hands it off. He's making his way downfield. He's got a good running game. That is number 6 as well. That is Christian Burriam.
About another 5-yard run on that play.
So he's an elite player, you know. He's kicking, he's a linebacker, and he's a running backer. He's got 3 different positions under his belt.
That's the kind of guy you want on your team. High stamina, high energy.
It's kind of Joe Jasper vibes, you know. Joe Jasper's playing
Joe
3
Jasper.
different positions as well. He's quarterback, tight end, and linebacker as well.
Joe is all over the field.
There's a snap, handoff. It's
Fumble.
dropped. There's a fumble on the field. Eagles are looking to
brought
take
down
advantage.
by Joe Jasper.
Joe Jasper making the play on that one. They push him behind the line of scrimmage.
When you're talking about Joe Jasper, then he makes a huge play to get the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I think you heard him. They're not going to go ahead and they're not going to call it behind the line. They're going to say you have the forward.
4 momentum. 3rd and 6, here we go. 4 receivers, 3 out wide. Joplin looks to be expecting a pass, only 1 linebacker in the box.
They're going a bit of a zone coverage here.
Oh, he's scrambling. He's going to
He's
take up the
making
first
room for
down.
it. He's got his first down and some more to work with. Number 17, Tristan Pierce for the Branson Pirates.
Number 14, Evan Overstreet on that tackle for the Eagles.
Referees marking the ball at the 34-yard line. Joplin 1st and for the Pirates.
Big shout out to, I don't want to butcher your name, but we'll just Linda. Linda's the first name. You're commenting. We're going to go with it. Big shout out to you and the rest of our Eagle fans. Thank you for saying that Jet TV rocks. I agree. Jet TV does rock. But we're actually not under Jet TV. We're under Jet HD.
Ooh, another run stuffed. Number 33 for the Eagles on that one.
Now, I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. And you guys hear me say it all the time. Joplin is adaptive defense. On their first drive or the first few plays on their drive, they're probably going to give off a lot of first downs. But it's once they start to pick up on the little things that the offense is doing, that's what they take point in.
And our defense just goes to work.
Our defense led by Scott Lowe, ready to stop this Branson Pirates from getting any further up. There's going to be a flag on the field.
Looks like that was on the Eagles, number 77. Jet Steele.
Offsides charge against Joplin.
Yep, there we go.
Ball be marked at the
Good mark count on that
28-yard
one, number
line.
17.
2nd down, 2nd and 4.
Looks like there's going to be a couple substitutions here as number 90 and number 77 are removed from the field. Not permanently, just for probably this play. So we'll see what they're doing here with the change-ups.
Hayden Presley's now in the game for the Eagles along with Donovan Watkins.
Lady! Stop.
Here's another run up the middle.
Call it.
Ooh, I don't know if that was a first down or not, but he is close. It's either going to be first down or 3rd and short, it looks like.
Number 3, David Hendauer
3rd and about half a
on
yard.
that carry. Number
3rd and half, 3rd and short here.
Kelly
What do you think? Do you think they're going to go with the run, or do you think they know that the Eagles are expecting to run and they're going to kind of break it up with either a quarterback quarterback scramble, quarterback blitz, or they're going to go ahead and throw it.
I think they're just going to give a quick handoff down the middle. It seems to be working for them. And there they go with it. 2 to 3 yard gain on that one. He was stuffed, but I do think he got the first down.
Looking at the field position, they might have to measure this one. Ref's going to go ahead and back it up in a straight line. They're going to go ahead and say that he got it. That'll move the chains. Branson staying alive here.
This Eagle defense needs to get off the field and get that humming offense back on the field.
24-yard line.
Branson's offense is on a roll tonight so far on their first drive. Running out about 5 minutes off the clock already, with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Joplin started the defense champ.
Rolling outside on the play action.
He's got a man.
Hit low by Dominic Simmons, launched through the air, number 15 for Branson.
That'll be another first down for Branson as they are in the red zone now.
Tristan Pierce pass complete to number 10.
And as they're going to go ahead and transfer over, I just want to say that tonight our live stream is powered by Mercy Hospital. Our game sponsor is Missouri American Water. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring us. We wouldn't be able to do what we're doing right now if it wasn't for people like you. Thank you so much.
And we also get a shout out for 150 concurrent viewers on YouTube right now.
I'm sure the Facebook number is growing very lovely as well. Thank you so much for everybody tuning in. As we also can't do what we love, there's nobody to watch us.
That is very true. We do love this. About a 3 yard gain on that cute quarterback run. Brought down by another flock of Eagles.
Stop by number 33, Jake Holt.
Jake Holt on the stop there.
You know, our crowd's not as loud as they usually are tonight.
6-yard line, second and goal.
You know, I hear her. She's here. I think maybe it's just the colder weather.
That is true. Whenever we're down the student section, these cold nights is never as high energy. They got a double receiver set on the left side. They brought their fullback into the game. A run up the middle. Absolutely stuffed by the front seven. And Dominic Simmons, the cornerback, was on that play.
That was sitting backwards on second and goal.
Number 3, David Cadallier on that carry. Number 51, Robert Kelly, and number 18, Scott Lowe making the stop.
The biggest struggle for the Eagle defense this year has been tackling. We are having pretty good group tackling tonight as Everett seems to be running to the ball as soon as it's snapped.
Which that could be a blessing and a curse if you got your whole defense focusing on one guy.
Throw to the end zone, incomplete.
And they're going to say incomplete on that one.
Great play by Donovan Fowler on that play.
Now, as I was saying earlier, that can be a blessing and a curse with our with that tackling game. If everybody's charging one guy, paying attention to one dude, then you leave a whole open space for possibly other plays to be made.
Well, that is very true. That's why it seems that we're running a lot of zone defense tonight. We're watching the backfield and the pass.
With the zone defense, there are short holes to fit a ball. And so I definitely believe Joplin's trying to take as much advantage of trying to eliminate any chance for them to start going with an air game tonight.
Branson going for the field goal, but they're running back kicking it, number 6.
Talented man.
Down the middle.
Field goal. It splits the uprights. We are good. That'll be 3-6 with the Joplin Eagles leading by only 3 points. It's a one-score game.
Minute 42 left in the first quarter. Things are getting interesting.
Branson Pirates, 3.
Thank you for the compliments on our anchorship. I guess it's with that announcership. I don't know what you'd call it. When I introduce myself, I say I'm the Joplin Eagles sportscaster. So I don't know. It's just whatever you want to go by. And yeah, Reese is doing a pretty good job his first time in. As this is probably going to be the last time you heard us, I probably should have brought that up at the beginning. This is probably going to be Jet HG's last game of the season. So the last time you get to hear our lovely voices and get to see what our lovely crew's got for football. But don't worry, tune in later in the season. We have basketball galore, which is a fun time here with Jet HD. As Joplin getting lined up to go ahead and receive. Branson, the running back, linebacker, kicker, is set off to kick the ball.
kick was it for? No, line drive all the way to the sideline in the end zone.
Ribbon kick going into the end zone. Eagles will take over 1st and 10.
Gonna bring the ball out to the 20 for the Eagle offense.
So if we run that back to, just want to take a second to look at that field goal that was just taken. I think it's one of the first times that I've seen the field goal initiated in a high school setting. And as long as I've been doing this, I don't see a whole lot of field goals, not point after touchdowns. I see a lot of those, but I don't see a lot of, like, you know, three-point field goals. What I'm trying to get across. At the snap, throw. That's number 24.
LT. I think a part of the reason with the not as many field goals is because the hash marks are wider out, so that means that high school kickers have to kick from a lot farther out than the NFL kickers do.
This is true.
And the holders aren't quite as dynamic as you get in the upper levels.
That's why we keep your rivalries. You got a bunch of
Runs to the outside, Nathan Glades. Bounces outside the outside blocker. It's about 5 on that carry.
Nathan Glades on that carry, number 27. Landon Atwood making the stop.
Number 27, making the stop on that
Brings
one.
up 3rd down from the 23-yard line, 3rd and 7.
3rd and long for this Eagle offense. Expect to see air attack right here. Play action pass, rolling to the right. Blown up after getting rid of it. Keaton Renfro on that catch.
Keaton Renfro, good job on keeping a hold of it. You saw he started to drop it, but he's able to keep a hold of the ball and get a positive RAC.
Got back on that play. About a 14-yard gain. About 6 yards run after catch.
Making the initial stop. Ball's been marked at the 33-yard line.
Again, big shout out to our viewers on Facebook and YouTube. I'm not actually sure what the number is right now. We're having some technical difficulties in the booth.
Brings up 2nd down, 2nd and 7 from the 41.
169 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much for tuning
Over
in.
to the right. Gets rid of it. Oh, nearly missed by Bruce Wilbert on that play. Just a little low. He was under pressure though.
Intended for number 2, Bruce Wilbur.
The ball's intended for, as you said, Bruce Wilbur. Will bring on 3rd down.
41-yard line.
3rd and 7 as their clock is running down in the first quarter of action.
This Eagle offensive line does seem to be having some struggles blocking this Branson front 7 tonight.
Looks like they're going to go ahead and let the clock run. They might get a playoff. Sorry, folks, I was paying too much attention to what different screen. Throw, short throw, not going to
Almost
go.
looks like it hit the ref's leg.
Ball's right pass intended for number 6.
Incomplete, intended for Nathan Blades as they're going to send out their punting team to get rid of this one.
Brings up 4th down.
17, Isaac Meadows going out for the punt. Historically, Joplin hasn't had great punters in the last 4 years, with Zach Westmoreland, our dynamic receiver from the last 2 years that helped lead us to that state playoff game last year, was our punter. Well, this kid has quite the cannon of a leg whenever he punts.
Here's the punt.
Off the side of his foot. Just let it roll. Gets them back down to their own 20-yard line. Eagles won the field position battle after that punt.
Branson going to take over with 6 seconds left here in the first quarter. And we'll move into our second quarter of action.
Any middle school Joplin wrestlers looking to wrestle this year? Wrestling starts at East after school on Monday. This upcoming Monday. Any middle school wrestlers interested in wrestling this season?
We haven't mentioned Reese as a wrestler himself.
And the captain of the high school team.
And there's a run by number 3 out there. He's got room to work
Big
with. He's
play.
moving with the purpose.
He almost, I don't think that was a first down or not. I think his knee hit right before he crossed.
Right before. I think it's going to be just short.
2nd and inches on the next upcoming play.
Looks about 2nd is about a yard, actually. Give me 2nd about 2.
The second quarter has just begun.
28-yard line.
So I've never actually done a announcement for school on the broadcast here. That was new. That was definitely new for me.
Yep, that did come from Coach Dishman, one of the middle school coaches. Shout out to him and the whole wrestling department at Joplin.
Now back to football here. What do you think the adjustments on? We'll throw it to Branson. What do you think Branson needs to adjust to get some more points on the board there?
I think they had a good passing attack on that. If they open up more play action, they'll get our boys faking more than that run because they've just been hammering the rock this first quarter. I think if they go to the play action, it might open some stuff up on top and they could get us a long strike downfield.
100% agree with you there, Reese. As we're going to switch sides because of the second quarter of action.
would like to thank their sponsors, Storm Cloud Marketing, Ozark Green, Everybody Fitness, SWX Athletics, Countryside Storage, and the Brooke Nicole Robinson Memorial Foundation. Also special thank you to 6th grade coaches Candace Storm, Nicole Roberts, Jamie Hunt, and Jennifer Harrison for their years.
As we're getting ready to go ahead and start our second quarter of play here at Jung Stadium. Or if you really want to get technical with it, I'll give you the full name here. right. Sorry, folks. We should be back on YouTube. We should see it. Sorry for as the puck is off, as the puck is off.
It's a fumble. Branson.
They got their first down. They got their first down. Shout out to our little 17 viewers that stuck with us during the problems. Thank you guys for being patient. You guys for being patient. I have to be back.